What if I told you you can fight Wolf Glick in Pokemon? In today's video, I'm going to go over the hardest Pokemon fights that you probably didn't know existed. These battles range from gym leaders using legendary Pokemon to literal real-life world champions. But first, we gotta take a step back a bit and talk about the CYRUS battle from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, believe it or not, most people actually don't know that this battle exists, since I'd imagine most people stop playing BDSP once they beat the champion. Now, let's talk about this battle first. For starters, you fight both CYRUS and Mars in a double battle, and the battle is pretty difficult all things considered. For one, Mars and CYRUS has 3 different types of teams they can use. This Raichu has Lightning Rod to cover for Gyarados' electric weakness, and on this team, the Perugly has Bulldoze on 3 separate Pokemon that are immune to ground type attacks. But probably their best team is this team with Espeon with White Clay and Screens. Mars also has a Choice Scarf Togekiss, and on CYRUS' side, he has a Focus Sash Weavile and an Entei for some reason. Oh, and did I mention that all of these teams are fully EV trained as well? I'll be honest when I say this, but these are very well built teams. But how do you unlock this battle exactly? Now, to unlock this battle, all you have to do is play the Battle Tower Masterclass, and you need to reach rank 9 in doubles, and at the 7th battle is where you fight CYRUS and Mars. Now, for starters, reaching rank 9 in the Battle Tower Masterclass is already pretty difficult to begin with. But did I mention that you also have to beat Palmer in the normal class Battle Tower to access the Master class in the first place? I bet 90% of people who are watching this video have never fought this battle, and it's against the game's evil team leader, who for some reason is just in the Battle Tower after trying to destroy the world. Yeah, okay. But what if I told you there's a Pokemon battle that uses the likes of Groudon and Dialga on the same team? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I introduce you to Mistral from Pokemon Battle Revolution. First of all, this guy's alias is the Masters of Masters. Fuck that, bro. This dude is the Grandmaster of Masters when you see what team he's running. Now, I must clarify. Yes, that is a Kyogre. And yes, that is a Soldu Latios. And let me also remind you that this is his team by default. Both Groudon and Kyogre, a Soul dual-wielding Latios, a Mewtwo, a Lugia, and a Cresselia all on the same team. But what if I told you that that's not even his best team? If you have a Diamond or a Soul Silver cartridge, he uses this team with the game's respective mascots, the aforementioned Soul Dual Latios, Mewtwo, and a fucking Manaphy. Now, if you insert a copy of Pearl and Heart Gold, you get the other box art legends, the same Latios and Mewtwo, and a Cherim. Bro thinks he's on the team. Now, I unfortunately have never played Battle Revolution, but literally this fight seems so hard and so unknown at the same time. It's so crazy to me, and I bet most of you guys who are watching this video have never done this battle before. Now, for the last 3 slots, they're all going to be in Pokemon Black and White 2. And one of these battles, people don't even know about, and that's going to be Gianna and Jeriel from Black and White 2. Now, I know what you're all about to say. Who the fuck are these benchwarmers? Well, let me explain. Now, in the Black Tower and White Tree Hollow, there are boss trainers on each floor, and the bosses get harder until you fight the final boss being Banga. Now, what if I told you that these trainers are even harder than Banga? For one, these trainers have a full team of legendaries, while Banga only has 1. What makes these trainers noteworthy are the fact that they are the only way you can take on the White Tree Hollow in Black 2 and the Black Tower in White 2. And how do you unlock this aforementioned battle, you may ask? Well, first you have to beat Banga, and then you need to have some type of key that lets you access the Black Tower and White Tree Hollow in their opposite versions. I don't really know how much about this works, but this is how you can get challenge mode in White 2 and easy mode in Black 2. And this is also how you can get Regice in Black 2 and Registeel in White 2, since, you know, they're version exclusive kinda. One last thing to note is that you can fight these trainers in their respective facilities in their respective games. It's just that after you beat Benga, these trainers will be the bosses on Benga's floor when you beat him, since Benga won't be there anymore. But when you have that aforementioned key I mentioned earlier, I was talking about just now, which again, I don't really know how that works, you can fight these trainers in their opposite versions. Now, it's getting pretty far into the video, so if you're enjoying it so far, why not subscribe? I make tons of Pokemon videos just like this one, and only 3% of people who actually watch my videos are actually subscribed. So double check to make sure you're actually subscribed to the channel. Now, here's the gym leaders using restricted legendary Pokemon I promised. Now in Black and White 2, there are special Wi-Fi tournaments you can enter, and you can still technically do these battles, and it involves, changing your DNS settings, which, it kind of changes, so yeah. Now the thing about this tournament is that it's a 3v3 single battle restricted format, which for those of you who don't know what a restricted format means, basically you can use box legendaries in the Pokemon World Tournament, which you normally can't. Now it's a set number and a set list of gym leaders, and it goes as follows: Sabrina with Mewtwo, Faulkner with Lugia, Winona with Rayquaza, and Fantina with Giratina. Now, if you look very carefully, there's an illegal moveset on Fantina's team. Now, it's been known that the AI are known to wield illegal Pokemon, but if you look very carefully, this Giratina is holding a Ghost Gem. See the problem? Giratina can only be in its origin form if it's holding a Grisius Orb, and this bitch is holding a Ghost Gem, and it's on a legendary no less. Okay, honestly, I don't care if they're cheating. It's kind of funny to see the AI cheat, but yeah, I digress. But yeah, this is probably going to be the first and last time you see a gym leader use a restricted legendary Pokemon in an official game. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the hardest Pokemon battle that you didn't know about, or you did, I don't know, and that is the Pokemon World's competitors from 2012. Now, like with the restricted format with legendary Pokemon, this is all part of a special Wi-Fi tournament, and the difference is that it's a 4v4 doubles format, just like the official VGC format. What makes this so interesting is the fact that these NPCs are based on real people who competed in the 2012 Pokemon World Championships, which took place in Black and White. It includes the top 4 competitors of each division, and noteworthy trainers goes as follows: Abram Burrows, the world champion of the Juniors division; Toller Webb, the world champion of the Seniors division; Wolf Glick, the future world champion and the world's finalist of the Masters division; and Ray Rizzo, the 2012 world champion of the Masters division. This is honestly one of the coolest things Pokemon has ever done, and it kind of sucks that they don't do this more often, let alone the World Championship theme that's playing in this video right now. The closest thing we get is shit like Wolf's Incineroar, but yeah, these teams are one-to-one creations of the competitors' teams, which includes EVs. The only thing that isn't present are the shinies of the Mons that were shiny in the actual World Championships, which is kind of odd considering in Mystery Gifts, the Pokemon are shiny, and Game Freak have made trainers with shiny Pokemon in the past. And yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The hardest Pokemon battles that you've never heard of up until now. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below your favorite fight that was talked about in this video. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.